What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, BrandonJaneauShow. Also on social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, BrandonJaneauShow, and like always, YouTube channel, BrandonJaneauShow. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Um, this is, of course, Life in Times for Music, but tonight I will be doing the album breakdown. It's been a minute since I've done the album breakdown, so bear with me. um, Tonight's album breakdown comes from one of the greatest ever do it, man. Um, I'm watching people right now going to his show, and I am super pissed at everybody in Montreal. Every fucking person in Montreal. Not because you were at the show, because you got a chance to see J. Cole and Drake on the same goddamn stage. I am so fucking mad. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pissed. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw that over the weekend. Pissed me off. Really, 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 really pissed me off. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like it didn't. That and Detroit getting Ed Sheeran and Eminem singing "Stand" together. I'm not mad or anything. I'm furious. I'm fucking furious. I'm still mad. Still pissed. Still furious. I don't give a shit. Fuck. Two of my favorite artists of all time. Two of my favorite artists with two other my favorite artists performing one of my favorite songs of all time. It's like, come on, bro. Really? You couldn't do that shit here in Houston? Really? You got to do it in Montreal and in Detroit? Really? That's how we moving? All right. Anyway, tonight I will be talking about, on his album breakdown, I will be talking about Drake. And one of my favorite albums by Drake is, of course, Nothing Was the Same. It was his third studio album that he physically dropped. It is still held to a lot of people. To me, I particularly feel like the album that a lot of people want to sit here and say that he doesn't have. Take Care is one of them albums. Thank Me Later is one of those classic projects. A lot of people don't want to admit it to themselves. But Nothing Was the Same is probably that. As much as y'all hate on Drake, I'm going to be honest with you. He's got a trilogy. Three albums that are fucking phenomenal. Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. Now, you can hate on that. And if you even want to clump in So Far Gone and maybe even Comeback Season, that's five projects that he did that were incredible. Now, if you don't like that, then you just don't like Drake and you stop playing like you fuck with the nigga. Or you act like, but to sit here and say this nigga got no classics, no nothing, is disrespectful as fuck. And you're fucking lying to yourself. Because I know damn well you know at least one or two, not songs, albums that this man has that you fuck with. And I know you're lying. So don't even do it. Anyway, Nothing Was the Same as the album that I'm going to be talking about tonight, doing an album breakdown. I'll be going through the track list and talk about every song off the track list, pretty much, and that is pretty much the album breakdown. I'll talk about every song off the track, what I felt when I heard these songs, going back to it, how much I replay them now, everything, man. So let's get into it. First song out the gate is the intro. Everybody knows Tuscan Leather. Off of Nothing Was the Same. How much time is the boy spending on the intro? Yeah, nigga. This beat is phenomenal, man. It is probably one of the best intro songs I've heard in a minute. Like when I heard this shit, I was like, yo, this shit is different. This shit is fucking different. Um, it felt like an old school beat. It felt like some shit that, and it's funny that he said it in an interview after the album came out. He's like, I wanted some old Dipset shit. Like I wanted some Dipset shit. I told Hit Boy to give me like some shit Dipset to do. And that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like a Dipset old 2002, 3 Dipset single. It's like what 6 fucking minutes, 6 minutes on the song, close to 6 minutes. The man rapped about everything in the intro, and you just like, whoa, all right, nigga, I got it. I understand where you coming from, my nigga. Shit was incredible, man. Track two, Furthest Thing, another one. The intro was so upbeat that you didn't think it would go like down immediately, but it did. It went Furthest Thing is still one of the most fire songs. I like the beginning of the song. It sounds like a lot of shit he does now, which is kind of interesting. Furthest Thing was kind of like the beginning of what he does now, where he kind of like sings at the beginning. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that because he sings and raps, but what I mean by like the style he does, because he used to do it occasionally, but not like this. Furthest Thing was the first time was a song off this project that you heard him singing at the beginning and then coming at the end and rap, like rap. Like I said, he's had songs like that in the past. I mean, November 18th. Even though he rapped first and then sung on November 18th, even on Comeback Season, certain songs on Comeback Season. Um, yeah, but this is his specialty, I guess. But Furthest Thing was that song where the beat kind of was like, I'm gonna sing at the beginning and then I'm gonna catch it at the end with the lyrics. So that's kind of what this was. Track three started from the bottom. Now we here. Started from the bottom. Now my whole team fucking here. I remember when this song came out. I remember it was February. Yeah, it was like February of 2013. Remember this song coming out. Remember, like I always say, I went on Hot New Hip Hop. I seen Drake started from the bottom. I say, what the fuck is this? Clicked on it, clicked the link, hit play. Zombie on the track. Started from the bottom. Now we here. I remember this shit, and I was like, yo. I replayed this song like 16, 17 times that night. Like I replayed this shit over and over again. And then when I finally could get it on Apple, because I kept going to Apple Music. Because if you like me, you remember when Apple used to have a whole fucking page. Was it like on your phone? It was like a real, like you had to have a laptop. And I kept going to Apple Music because I had it and I had an iPod. And I was waiting for when it was going to actually physically be able to buy, available to buy. So I kept checking it, kept checking it, kept checking it. And once it finally came as a song on Apple, immediately purchased it. $1.29. Yeah, that's how much songs used to cost back then. $1.29 just for a song off of Apple. I paid that shit and I was so happy. Like I was so happy. I remember going back to school and being happy as shit with this song. And I can't even say it was in February. I think this might have been the beginning of 2013. Like it might have been like because I remember being off from school and I didn't have school the next day. Like yeah, it might have been like New Year's break for us. So yeah, when Started from the Bottom came out, it might be like early January. But I remember where I was. I remember dancing to this song at my graduation party. Like that was my favorite. Like it was like yeah, I remember dancing the same way he danced on the fucking billboard. Like like, I remember like I remember dancing like that at my party. Like yeah, this is one of my favorite songs, man. When it first came out, it was my shit. Still is to this day. Um, Track four, Wu Tang Forever. Fire. I really do hope Wu Tang would have given that man at least some love, man, and really did a remix with him. If they did a remix with Logic, if they did a song with Logic, I know they could have got a banger, a fucking classic with Drake. Wu Tang Forever was already a cult classic for a lot of fans of his. If you heard the project, even if you didn't hear the project, you knew what the song was. Um, I hope that he really does have Wu Tang on the remix as somewhere locked away in a safe guarded safe somewhere because I would love to hear him, Met, Expect the Deck, RZA, Jizza, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer. Oh, that should have been so fucking legendary, bro. Like I would have loved. I don't know, maybe even got a little bit of a voice from ODB on it. I don't know, man, but it should have been. It should have really been a remix. I remember the remix he did drop with ASAP Rocky on it, but I was like, I don't really want to hear that shit. No offense to ASAP Rocky, I just was like, nah, I was promised Wu Tang. I was promised Wu Tang, nigga. I was like, I don't even want to hear this shit. I was promised Wu Tang. So yeah, that's fucked up to say. Now I think about it, like, yeah, I really was promised Wu Tang, my nigga. Like I wanted Wu Tang on that. Yeah. Track five, Own It. Fire song, man. Fire fucking song. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Yeah, all this fire, man. It's a fire fucking song, man. Fire song. Track six. I remember when my first Drake concert, man. Summer 16 tour. Him and Future, New Orleans, Louisiana, my hometown. I remember going there to watch this tour. It was my first concert I ever been to in my life. I remember him performing track 6 off of Nothing Was the Same. When Worst Behavior came on, that fucking place rung, man. That bitch rung. Smoothie King Arena went crazy. Like, I was like, Lord. Yeah, nigga. That bitch was fire, man. Especially when that nigga said, you know me? You know me? I do anything when it comes to that. You owe me. Pussy nigga, you owe me. Bitch better have my money when I come for that shit like ODB. They was right that hoe. That night was crazy. I still remember that night. I'm going, man. I can't wait to this tour, man. I know it's gonna probably be in rotation. So yeah, man. I saw him perform this when he did the Migos tour a couple years ago. His last tour he did, and he performed this shit, man. The crowd went nuts for this shit, man. Especially when because he okay, so the tour I went to, the Summer 16 tour, he had because this is around 0 to 100 when 0 to 100 already was out, and he said, man, I should sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. And then he just goes through all of his fucking hits, hooks, verses, everything. The Worst Behavior was in that, and it was just like, oh, this nigga got hits on hits on hits, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I'm good on this. Yeah, man. Yeah, Worst Behavior is the shit. Who hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who shut down the stores. You tell me who cop the new drops. Who else doing rap numbers, doing making rap albums, doing numbers like it's pot. Pimp, you know it ain't nothing funny style niggas. Then we put on to the game. I just asked for the blessings at my grandmother's grave. Look in the mirror, staring at the check. But I swear I could beat Serena when she playing with left. Oh, where I reside, it look like a resort inside. Nigga, where your shit from? I imported my ball miss for money like my last name Motor High. Fuck you, bitch. I'm Motor High. Yeah, nigga. Track track 7. From Time featuring Janae. I just did my top 10 Drake songs, and From Time is on my list. It's one of my favorite Drake songs, man. I remember hearing this song, the beat, man, it caught me off guard. Like I said, I remember this album got leaked on YouTube, and I remember listening to this song and being like, man, this shit is fire. I remember a whole day. I can remember this shit. Grand Theft Auto, I want to say 5 might have just came out. Grand Theft Auto 5 had just probably came out, and I remember my brother. Was it 5 or was it 4? I can't fucking remember. But it was Grand Theft Auto, and I remember playing this project the entire day, and it was just me and my brother in the room. And he's like, "Man, that shit hard. That's Drake?" Yeah, I was like, "Yeah." And that's the something, man. From Time is a different level, man. Janae Aiko's voice on that bitch, the chorus, the hook, everything, man. It's a classic. It's a fucking classic. I wish I could see them perform this one time in my life. That'd be dope. That'd be fucking dope. Track 8. Hold on, we're going home. I've seen him perform this a bunch of times. Seen him perform this a couple times now. I love this song. I think it's a really cool song. Still dope as fuck. He actually put an artist on Magic Jordan. I do think it's got played out a little bit though, because every song by Drake gets played out a little bit. But this particularly kind of got played out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I still fuck with it. If I isolate it and I just go listen to the project by itself, I still listen to it. Um, Track 9, Connect. I want to see this nigga perform this song one time in my life. Connect is fucking fire, especially when he come to Houston. He gotta do this song. That is literally a Houston inspired song. Um, I'm on my motherfucking way swinging. Down, what he said? Oh shit. I'm on my motherfucking way swinging. Don't fall asleep on me hanging now. I'll be on my way just swinging. I treat you good, girl, like you're famous. Yeah. Track now, yeah, Connect is fire. Uh, Track 10 on Nothing Was the Same is The Language. Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking my language. Now you talking my language. Now you're talking my language. A lot of people thought he was dissing Kendrick on there, which he probably was. I'm not even gonna lie. Like what he said, who's this new nigga? Y'all should, who's this new nigga? Y'all who's the new nigga y'all been running your mouth about? I am on it. What he said? I am concerned with the money down. I don't have time. What he said? I don't have time. I don't waste time. Some shit. But a lot of people thought he was talking about Kendrick on that song, and he probably was. I mean, a lot of people was talking about how Kendrick is the new nigga in the game, and Kendrick's better than him. So a lot of people was kind of giving Kendrick all of the praise and was saying like he's outdated and he's done already and nobody cares. So I kind of get why he went at that Kendrick that way on that song. So yeah. Uh, Track 11, Thrill 5 to My City, featuring Detail. Detail's a fucked up individual. If you don't know why I said that, then you have not heard any of the court documents of what this man has done in to artists, to female artists and stuff. So fuck him. 305 to My City is a dope song though. Um, really, it's kind of fucked up because of Detail. I'm not even gonna lie. Like we on now, listen to the song, and I am one of those guys that said I can listen to the music. I can separate the art from the music, um, or the art from the person. But Detail hasn't really got that much art. I mean, he's written a lot of songs. He's even produced some songs, but he ain't really got that many songs that you could really say, alright, I can kind of let that slide. 35 My City is dope as fuck. Don't even get twisted. But Detail kind of fucks it up for me as when I hit a song now, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah. Um, Track 12, Too Much featuring Sampras. I still, to this day, will say the motion should have been on Nothing Was the Same. I love Too Much, but the motion should have been on Nothing Was the Same. Now let's get into this. Too Much is fire as fuck. It's fire, but it ain't the motion. And I don't give a fuck how people feel. It ain't the motion. Track 13, I know how to get that off my chest. I'm sorry, y'all. Track 13, Pound Cake slash Paris Motion Music. Feature Jay Z, of course. Cake, cake. You know I got it, bitch. I done made more millionaires than a lotto did. Liar made millions, just made millions. Biggs made millions. What he said? Biggs made millions. Dame made millions. Ye made millions. Cam made millions. Beans would tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. Oh my god. Why Hov always take shots at niggas on Drake shit? Have you ever realized that? He did that shit on Drake last album. When he was like, niggas want to kill me and y'all still with him. Nigga, y'all chill with him. And you wonder why we not friends. Why does nigga always take shots at niggas on Drake shit? What is up with this man? Why does he do that? Even on Talk Up, like even even on Talk Up and Light Up, this nigga talk shit on about niggas on Drake shit. Why does Joe do that to this man? Put this man in a fucking corner. Okay, cause fire as fuck. I even performed this song at a karaoke bar once. Yeah, yeah. Um, Paris Motion Music 2, cause that's technically what it is. I like that song, man. It's fire. I think Drake kind of wrapped it up perfectly. I can understand why he kind of let Hove have Pound Cake because there's no way in hell you was rapping Hove on Pound Cake. So I get the slash. I get the slash of it. So hell yeah. Track 14. Now watch me going out of my way when I should have went home on a time of the day. I get to spend on my own. I was sleeping all fine. You should sleep at your crib. Should drive right where you live and pick you up on the way. Yeah, come through is fire, nigga. Yeah, come through is fire, nigga. Like, you're like, hell yeah, yeah, man. Come through is fire, nigga. And track 15 is All Me featuring Big Sean and 2 Chainz. Ho, shut the fuck up. I got way too much for my men too. Yo, yeah, nothing was the same, man. All in all, man, it's probably one of the best Drake albums ever. When I go down this track list now and I read it, it's no misses. I can have my problems with 305 in my city more so because of Detail, but there's no misses. Fuck, there's no misses on this album. Yo, this, yo, there's no misses on this fucking album. There's not one song that I would not that I don't like. Like I fuck with them. Fuck, it's been 10 years since nothing was the same. That's the crazy part. That's some crazy shit. It's been 10 years since nothing was the same. Everything came out like at the end of July, early August, 2013. Yeah, it's been 10 years since nothing was the same. That shit is crazy. It'd be 10 years since nothing was the same came out. That's fucking nuts. I just realized that shit. And it still holds water. It's probably Drake's best project I think he's ever done. It's concise. It's concise. It's to the point. Music structure is great. The beats are actually still to this day really good to this day. You had Lil Baby just take Pound Cake instrumental and do the song with it just recently. All Me is still one of those songs that everybody could recite. So it's Hold On, We're Going Home. So it started from the bottom. Excuse me. Worst Behavior too. So yeah, damn, this might be Drake's best fucking project he's ever fucking done. If you actually go and like take out all of the book, like yeah, this is pre before everybody just started hating on a nigga. But this is the best project I think Drake's ever done. Like I'm looking at this track list and I just read all this shit and I'm like, this is the best Drake album he's ever fucking done. Yeah, better than Take Care. Yeah, Take Care got a lot of fucking songs, but this might be better than Take Care. So I can skip Take Care. I can skip some songs on Take Care. I can't skip any of these songs on this song. This project. It flows perfectly. It flows fucking perfectly. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. So that I'm breakdown. Nothing was the same. 10 years. That's crazy. Um. Yeah. So shout out to Drizzy Drake, man. I can't wait to see you September 18th. Uh. But yeah, nothing was the same. Go listen to it. I'm telling y'all, there's no misses on this project at all. None. None at all. So yeah. Till then, I'm Brandon Janeau. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Nothing was the same. Next album breakdown is the Carter 2. Yeah. Going from Drake to Wayne. Yeah. Till then, peace.